Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Do Bonsai. We're going to go and have a look at the traders that were at the trophy shortly. But before we do, I got myself a little ginkgo while we were away, along with the other trees that we got with Ryan. You'll see the trees that we got together, and I'll also just replay the chat that I did for the last video that for some reason the audio disappeared, but I believe I've got the audio for that. But if you just... Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Do Bonsai. We've just returned from the Belgium trip, the trophy. We had an absolutely fantastic time as always, good time had by all. New friends, new faces, old faces, people from all over Europe and the world. Absolutely fantastic, but the trees were phenomenal. Let me take you to the trees now. Let's go and have a look around the show and the traders as well. But if you just come and have a look at this here with me, I'll show you this little ginkgo, and we need to get it in a pot. So there it is, the little ginkgo, and as you can see, it's it's a fair size. I've managed to keep the roots damp, so they should be okay in there. And as you look around the tree, it's got some nice root lines going down. And I just thought to myself, I've got to have this one. It's very tall, and there's a little bit going up there. You can see somebody's wired this branch for whatever reason, and they've left the wire on a bit too long. But we're just going to let everything grow for the time being. But I had a hunt round for a pot and I couldn't find one, so I had to go shopping and create a pot. So I'll show you that. And there it is. It's a plastic storage container that's going to be just wide enough to get it in, but obviously there's a lot in the width. Now that's fine. We'll have to put some holes in the bottom, which isn't a problem. We'll just get the little Bosch drill with a 3 or 4 mil drill bit in there, and we'll drill a series of holes. So I'll go and do that now. So I've had a bit of a drill into that storage box. It's not very thick plastic, so it was cracking a few times as I was getting it in, but I'm just going to take this wrap off, and then we can have a little look at what we have in the way of roots before we actually get it into some soil in that pot. Let's get the scissors. So as you can see, there's a lot of nice roots going off. That one's been cut off there, it was swinging around and going back up. We're not going to do any root work, but I could do with just scraping the top a little bit just to see what we've got at the top. Take that top edge, so it goes down really nice on this other side. I'll bring you around to see that. In fact, I'll turn the tree around so you can see we've got some nice root action going down. We'll get that back into some, we'll build the soil up and around that again. Might be able to get a wire through there to be able to tie it into the pot, into the container. We'll have a little look and see. Right, I'll have to take the tray away and we'll come in with the actual container. There's some lower points in the corners, so I've actually put 4 holes in each of the corners and then just a series of holes in the bottom of that. I shall pour the soil that I've got mixed in. Oh, dusty. And then we'll just lift the tree in and see where it falls. I think that's going to be okay. Now the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice I didn't put any wire in, so I'm going to get some grief for that. So that's okay. It will just be sat in a corner somewhere, it's not going to get knocked and blown about. So we've got our normal mix in the base, and then I have a bag of soil that I'm just going to make the difference up with. So this is a bag of Jameson's Brothers cactus and succulent compost, which I've had for a little while, and I think with what's already in the roots, this will enjoy that type of soil. So we'll just pour a load of it in, get it around the roots. I might just scrape a little bit of that out. And then by the time the rest of it's settled in, it should find its level nicely. Hopefully I can carry this around okay in this storage container. There was a heavy lump of soil that went in there. Let's get it outside and give it a water. So here we are, it's on deck. I've got the lance and we'll give it a good thorough soaking through. So before we go to look at the traders' stalls, I have been asked a few times about the silent auction trees that we got from down at Penkridge. This is the Scots pine that Ryan worked on. He did a great job. Unfortunately, a couple of the ends and branches have died off, but there's still plenty of green in a lot of it, and hopefully that will continue to grow and thrive. We will get this into a new pot because this is a bit of a bugger to water. In fact, I'm going to leave it in here after showing you the next Penkridge tree, and leave that in there so it can soak some water in, because I really don't think it's getting enough at all. So yeah, that's the Scots pine. A fair bit of green on it, not a whole deal, and like I say, it did die off on a couple of ends, but we've still got green on the tips of a lot. This branch seems to have died all the way back, but you know, it makes some decisions for us, I suppose. And here we have the other Penkridge tree with the nice flared out Nabari. Hopefully that'll flare out more over time. In the Gordon Duffert pot, which was an absolute bonus. Shamefully, I didn't get the one that Gordon actually had. Well, Gordon didn't have it. It was on a stall next to Gordon's, and it was the rectangular sister to this pot. I would have loved to have got the two, but somebody beat me to it. You snooze, you lose. So we're letting it grow for this year at least, and what we'll do is we'll see how each branch is doing. I mean, it's very wide, it's very big, it really needs to go back in a lot of places. I'll be doing as much of the work myself as I can, but I'll obviously be enlisting my good brother Ryan to come and assist at some stages. But there's lots of back budding early, so if we needed to really take a branch back, you know, it's there to do. Got some lovely buds all over this. It's done well. Hopefully it will carry on doing well. I've been picking most of the weeds out, but it's a losing battle pulling these weeds out. It's amazing. If everything grew like weeds, we'd love it, wouldn't we? But there you go. So yeah, Dave, you're quite right. This, alongside the Shishi Shigeras that Ryan showed us last night, will do really well. So let's go and have a look at the traders at the GENK show, and then we'll think about getting some repotting done in the future.
everybody. Hey.
So here we are with the Oceana stall. There's the man himself, Andrew. Hi Andrew, you alright?
Hey, how are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Thanks for making time to come and talk to us here at Oceana. It's been an epic show, the Bonsai Show live. We're just gearing down. It's been that busy, we've only just had time to sort of plug the new product, the Oceana Seaweed Liquid, the Oceana Liquid Root, and the Oceana Liquid Boost. So oceanabonsai.com. The Liquid Boost and the Liquid Root are all kind of derivative products that we're getting from, instead of people who are not fans of the pellet feed, we've derived it to make it into a liquid for you. So there's no excuse now. Buy British, homemade, organic products. Thanks for supporting us.
So I hope you enjoyed the traders as much as I did. We obviously got a few bits to bring back. Make sure you try and get some paperwork if you're bringing anything back. You can get it through, but I wouldn't like to think that I was losing money. And I'm certainly not going to encourage you guys to try and bring it back without any paperwork, and you know, you get stopped at the ports or whatever, and the worst happens. But there you go. Right, repotting is upon us, so we're going to get some repotting in some upcoming videos. But until then, get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, be kind to each other, animals and the planet, and as always, I'll see you all again in the next one.